side here. I recorded that quest traveling with Barbas. We had to go to Rime Burrow and retrieve the rueful axe for Clavicus. The story behind that, according to Barbas, was that Sebastian Lort had asked Clavicus for a solution because his daughter had turned into a werewolf and he couldn't bear the sight of seeing her transform into such a beast. So Clavicus gave him the axe. So it's not really clear if Sebastian actually killed his own daughter or not, but it seems that way. Kaidan had some comments to make when we were in the cave where Sebastian Lort was hiding with the axe about how could anybody kill their own daughter and so on. You assume that that's what happened because he's alone there with just the axe and no sign of his daughter anywhere. So, but anyway, we traveled up there and came back. Clavicus asked us if we wanted to still just return Barbas to him, or if we wanted to kill Barbas with the axe, we could keep the axe. But I just chose to return Barbas because that was my deal with the dog. Also, I don't really want to kill a dog with an axe. So, we got the Mask of Clavicus vial as a reward here, I believe. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to remember to put that on when I'm going to trade because it increases our speech and gives us better prices. So, it's heavy armor, so I won't really be wearing that normally, but if I'm going to sell things, it would be good to wear. So, I recorded all of that, and I think I accidentally deleted the file when I was trying to clean up some extra stuff on my computer because now I can't find it. So that's where we left off, and I also owe you guys a tour of my Lakeview Manor house now that I finished that. So I'm gonna go over there and we'll take a look at the finished product now that I have finished building it. So we're back to the manor house. Apparently there's some wolves here somewhere.
Honor to you, my friend.
I'm not sure where they are. I hear them howling though. But let's take a look at the house and I will show you some of the features of the Lakeview Manor as it should be mod. I really like this. It makes the house a lot fancier and also gives you a lot of additional functionality from the base house. I think it's really like set up for if you want to be a collector and collect all the different things in the game, like a completionist sort of thing. So the basement has an area to store all your ingots and your ores and your smithing supplies, which I'm not sure if I have anything. I guess we could put these wolf pelts in here. I'm not carrying much right now. I think I cleared out most of my stuff after I was done building, so I don't think I really have anything to put away, but this is helpful if you have storage that's right near a smelter and an armor workbench. There's a grindstone over here as well. There's a shrine to Zenithar here if you want the smithing perk while you're working, which is nice. There's a ton of storage for different weapons here and armor as well. Here's a spot for Wuthrad. Some of these things where they have areas for specific weapons or things in the game, I'm not really sure how you get all of the things without using commands because, like here, there's a spot for the Mask of Clavicus vial, but then there's also a spot somewhere here for the rueful axe. So, like, there's no way if you're playing without commands to get both of those items. Like, you have to make a choice while you're playing. But if you want to sort your armor by other side has like some other types back here. Let's see, this is just steel. This is orcish. And then over here we have elven, dwarven. I don't tend to save that stuff. I normally just will sell it, but I do think it's fun to put like different things on the mannequins if I have armor that looks cool. Like I was thinking I would do that with the Saints and Seducers armor looks pretty cool, so I may save some of those. This is the treasury room. As you put gold in here, it starts to like pile up. You'll have gems and gold in here the more you have in your treasury. So you can add gold to the treasury by adding it here. I'm not gonna do that right now because after building this house, I really don't have that much gold to spare. I have 1,800 right now, so I'm just gonna keep it. But yeah, so there's places for a lot of different things here. Nightingale, arms and armor. Oh, he's just chilling here, I guess. Yeah, so this is the treasury room. There's a spot in different areas for all the different claws. You can build a child's training dummy down here. I did not do it, but apparently if you have kids, they will train with the dummy if you have it down here. So let's head upstairs and I'll show you the rest of the house here. I don't know why these honey things always fall off the shelf. I'm always picking them up. Okay, so something else sounds like it's freaking out. I don't know what that was either. So this is the kitchen. You can come over to here and eat a home cooked meal, which is a nice feature. You don't have to get it from your spouse. If you're far enough along with Kaidan and you are in a relationship with him fully or married, he can give you a home cooked meal as well, but it's nice to have the option to just grab one off this table here. You can make all kinds of different foods with the, let's see, you have to use the cooking pot, or you can bake things in the oven, I think. Let's see, yeah, use oven. The bottom of the alchemy tower is just like a kitchen, like dry storage area, and it's kind of neat because there's actually a freezer here that has like meats and cheese and stuff in it. I'm not sure. I don't know how it stays cold. Maybe there's like, I don't know. I was gonna say like ice wraith teeth or something, but there's not any actually in there, so. But you could put extra storage items in here, cheese, bread, whatever. There's a lot to see in here. A lot of things are just, you know, you can't pick them up, they're static, but it makes it look really cool, I think. There are 2 bedrooms in here aside from the master bedroom, which is on this side. So if you have multiple companions traveling with you, there's room for them to sleep. We've got some kind of a Skyrim game here. I don't know if this is like Skyrim Legends or what that is, but I think that's kind of a neat detail. So here's one room. I don't know, there's nothing in the wardrobe. Let's see if I can get by him. I should probably just tell him to rest so he's not following me.
You look a bit stunned.
I heard a voice in my head, Meridia, after I picked up this gem. Yeah, so we picked up Meridia's beacon. A new hand touches the beacon.
Ah, Meridia spoke to you.
Yes, she said there was a darkness inside her temple at Mount Kilkreath.
Really?
And that I need to return this gem to her there.
Very well. We should return this beacon to her temple as soon as we can and put an end to the darkness within.
Is everything alright? let's see. Let's ask him this first.
Well, sort of. I've been meaning to speak with you.
I don't know what he's drinking there. Of course, what's wrong?
When we first began traveling together, it was because I promised to repay a life debt to you. After every battle we've been through, some might say that debt has long since been discharged.
You want to leave?
No, that's not what I was getting at. I've been on my own a long time, without anyone I felt I could trust, or any place to really belong. Since I've met you, that's started to change. There are many ways to save a life, Dragonborn. And you've saved mine in more than I can explain. Finally, I'm carving out a future, and remembering what it means to care about someone enough that you'd put their life before your own. I want to know if you still want me at your side. Not as a mercenary under obligation, but as your friend, your ally.
Oh, that's nice. You've been my friend for a long time now. There's no need to even ask. I've never selected the second option. If you feel your debt is discharged, it won't keep you. You should go. I don't know what happens. Like, I guess it dismisses him and then he probably returns to Kilkreath. But I don't ever have the heart to say that.
It warms my heart to know it, friend.
You're so serious. I want to learn a silly thing about you. Are you ticklish? Ooh, that's gonna poke the bear, I think.
I could tell you, but some things are best learned by experience, eh?
Exactly what I thought he was gonna say. Learned by experience. What do you mean? Sometimes the responses that the Dragonborn has are so, like, I don't know, naive, I guess.
You're welcome to find out any time yourself if you'd like.
I think he was pretty clear about what that meant. You know, a comment like that could give a person ideas.
Careful, that answer might start giving me ideas.
If you guys noticed, Kaidan's tattoo looks different. I reinstalled this mod because I was having some issues in one of my other games. And so I selected a different type just to see what that looked like. So his appearance does look a little different. The replacer I have has several different options for the face tattoo. This one is slightly different than the original. I thought I would try something different. Other than that, I think it's identical. Alright, let's see if he has anything else to say. I would like to go back to Rorikstead and pick up Erik to travel with because I think they have a lot of banter back and forth because they're good friends. So we may do that in a minute too.
You're good, nothing's bothering you.
You know, it really makes my day each time you give me a flower, Kaidan.
Does it really?
Does that surprise you?
Well, yes. I mean, it's nothing fancy. I like to see you smile, and well, I'm glad you like them. Does that mean you might like more?
Yes, if you want to give them to me, that is.
Well, I'll have to be sure and keep that in mind then.
Oh, she's gonna give him a little kiss on the cheek. Let's continue here with the tour. We have a nice fireplace area here. I did put some of my specialty weapons away that I didn't want to get rid of, but also didn't need to keep carrying. So this is the master bedroom here. There is an area for his and her clothes, I think. Let's see. His clothes, her clothes. There's also spots here for all the different amulets, both for the various deities, the gods, and also other specialty ones like the Golder amulet. And then I think rings too. Yeah, Ring of Namira. Some of these are, it's a very specific, like, area you have to select to place the item. Amulet of Mara. I'm gonna put that here. And then there is a bathroom here where you can actually bathe, and it'll give you a buff that something about you feel cleaner. It like increases your personality or something, I think. And then this is a spot where you can open up the race menu and change your appearance. I'm not gonna do that right now either, but it's nice to have that option. You can open it anytime using commands, but this is another way to do it, which is nice. If you wanted to change, I don't know, hairstyle or features of your character, you can do it there. This is the like entrance room foyer. If you build the regular Lakeview Manor, when you start, it's the small house layout, and you'll have, you could build beds and stuff. If you use the mod, you never have the small house layout. You actually have to finish the house for the layout to be correct, because it's always like an entranceway. There won't be a bed or anything in here. Upstairs there is the enchanting area over here. More bookshelves. More storage. There's an alchemy. The alchemy tower is here. I put all my ingredients in one just so I could see everything I have all in one. There's 2 chests here, but it makes sense to have everything in one. Normally, if I get anything that like is an alchemy buff, like clothing wise, I will store it here and then just put it on when I'm gonna do alchemy. There's also a tower up here, which gives you a lovely view of the lake down below. There's a little sitting area here. There's a bird's nest. I guess that's a bonehawk's nest. Okay, so let's go back down. And the only thing we have left is the children's bedroom, which is right over here. If you're using this mod, you do have to build a few things in order for it to prompt for it to be a house where you can have children. You have to build 2 children's beds and 2 children's chests. But before you remove the workbenches give you pretty specific, they tell you what to do if you want it to be a house where you're gonna, like, I took the workbench out of my bedroom, but there was a note on the workbench that said, build a double bed, build 2 child's beds and 2 child's chests if you want to have this be your family house. And then same thing in the basement, the child's dummy. Those are really the only things that you have to build for this to work properly, for you to have, your family here. I don't even know if I told him to rest. I don't think I did. I got distracted. Do you ever stop and think about the way our paths crossed?
Every damn day. It's always on my mind. Always will be, I expect. And more than you imagine. Probably more than I should say.
More than you should say? What do you mean by that?
Look, it's impossible for a day to pass and me not think about or be remembering how we met.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean, Kai. Why?
How could I ever forget? When every day I wake up breathing fresh air or see the fucking sun. It's a reminder of the fate that you saved me from.
I understand. I hope that's not all you see me as. I'm your friend, too.
Aye, you are. And with every day that passes, you're becoming so much fucking more than that. You are driving me mad.
Alright, I'm gonna tell him to rest.
Seems like a safe place to spend the night.
And I'm gonna sleep while we're here. And then we'll get going and we'll do some, I think we'll go over to Rorikstead and pick up Erik over there. Alright, so I slept. Kaidan Kaidan's just hanging out over here.
How can I help?
Come on, let's get going.
Ready to go.
Okay, so we're gonna travel to Rorikstead and see if we can find Erik. I think he should be hanging out in the tavern there. I also discovered a very funny conversation that I'm hoping I can show you guys. We have to go over to the road here. But we'll do that after we travel to Rorikstead. I should probably stop at Golden Hills and collect money from Lydia, because we may have some profits to collect as well. Okay, let's see, where is she? Is it like super? It's 140. Oh no, not again. All I wanted to do was just talk to Lydia. Why is she not here? Now we're gonna have to fight a dragon. Oh, there she is.
I am your sword and your shield. Very good, ma'am.
Oh yeah, 3,368 gold. I'm not sure if that dragon's actually gonna land or not. It's not really like engaging with us right now. I think we'll just try to leave and see if he gets angry. So I actually went in and reset Kaidan's like romance quest line. We've reached the maximum friendship with him, which that's when he gave us a little talk about how he wants to travel with us as a friend. But I'm hoping to be able to get all of the conversations with Erik, because I think there's a lot of back and forth, or some back and forth with him that we miss if I wear an amulet of Mara. So I reset that, and hopefully we can have a conversation with Erik. First we have to go in the tavern here and hire him, so hopefully he's in here. He should be. Yep, here he is.
Good to see you again. How would you like to hire a brave, if untested, mercenary?
Brave if untested. Erik the Slayer, huh? Sounds fearsome.
Father says I should pick a name that describes what I really am. But nobody's going to hire Erik Greenthumb or Erik Hoe Pusher. No, I need a name that will put some fear in the hearts of my enemies. When I have some enemies, that is.
He's funny. I kind of like Erik Hoe Pusher, to be honest.
Seemed like the best way to see the world and make some coin. Sure, I'm a little green, but what I lack in experience, I make up for in courage.
I believe you. We'll hire you.
Lead the way. Lead on.
Alright. I'm sorry if you guys can hear a chainsaw outside. Somebody's decided they're gonna use a chainsaw right now. Alright, Kaidan's just
You've got some business in Rorikstead. You should start by
sitting.
speaking to Juan.
I don't really have any business here. I just came for Erik. Okay. So now we've got two companions, which is fun. I do kind of like the conversations between Lydia and Kaidan. But Erik and Kaidan also have some interesting little back and forth things. And they have, they reminisce about their childhoods together. So let's travel here and then we'll hike over to the road. There's a little encounter I want to see if we can have occur here. There's probably bandits here now, though. I've cleared this out, but I think after a while they sort of show back up. Yeah, they are over there. Maybe we can just sneak past without having anybody. It's funny that that when you fast travel here, it takes you to this trap and not the actual like front gate of the place. Okay. and it had me laughing out loud, so I was hoping to be able to show you guys. Let's see, where is the road? I'm not even headed the right direction. I've got to like turn and go this. I guess I sort of was. Alright, there's some bandits or scavengers or something in this boneyard too, so I'm gonna try to avoid that. We need to go down to this farm here. Of course, now it's like the middle of the night, so the people are not out here that own the farm. Let's see. Can I get through here? Okay, so there is a wagon here. This is what I was hoping to find. And if you guys are familiar with the game, you know who this is, but I cannot stand this guy. I find him to be so irritating. I mean, he's funny, but irritating. Cicero.
Ah, bothering me fuddle. Stuck here. Stuck. My poor mother. Unmoving. At rest. But too still.
This guy is insane. If you guys have played through the Dark Brotherhood questline, you know who Cicero is.
Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead.
Sort of
I'm
dead.
taking mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... wagon wheel, damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see?
Is there some way I can help?
Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there, off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me, but he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
You'd think that this guy on patrol here might be able to help him, but apparently he's useless. I don't know. So I think we're gonna have to wait until
Jester with his dead mother
morning.
in a box. I wonder what circus he escaped from.
Yeah, I'd like to know that
the
too.
last time we'll see this guy.
I have a feeling too. Okay, so he wants us to convince the farmer to help him. We should be able to hopefully. Oh, why is the chicken dead? Is there? Oh, the wolves killed all of their animals. That's so sad. Oh, look at this. Their chickens and their goat. Oh no, he killed their cow too. Oh, I feel really bad. I don't know if that only happened because we're here. Well, I guess we won't let them go to waste here. We'll take the, whatever the supplies from them and harvest them. Okay. So, I'm gonna wait until morning and then hopefully they will come out here. Let's see, that should be enough. Did that cow just come back to life, or was there another cow that I did not see? There was not another cow in here before, was there? Okay, let's give them one more hour here. Here we go. There he is.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
The, little man really needs your help with his wagon.
That Cicero feller? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
Why are you so rude? Help the guy out. So what's the problem? I'm sure he'll pay you.
Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
Well, I mean, I can tell you from experience it actually is a corpse, but, you know. You have a point. What can I do to help? Or he's a stranger who needs assistance. Please do the right thing.
What? And just who in Mara's name are you, anyway? Hmm? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool?
You know you should help him.
Look, Yes, you're right. Feller might be nutters, might not. The fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
Well, there we go. The interaction that I wanted to show you guys is Cicero talking to Kaidan. I laughed so hard.
Poor mother. Her home seems so very far.
I mean, you do have a little bit of a ways to go. You have to make it back to Falkreath, or to Falkreath. I talked to Laureus. He's agreed to fix your wagon wheel.
You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clinky gold, a few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, Oh, there we go.
And now that that's settled,
Here we go.
Cicero would like to introduce himself to the red-eyed one. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Your name, fine sir?
Kaidan. And I'm certainly not a sir. Nice to meet you too. Glad we could help you out, Cicero. I think.
Ooh, Kaidan! Why now? That's a name that just rolls off the tongue. Kaidan.
He's seriously so creepy.
Kaidan. Oh, I like that. That is one word I hope to never hear Mother speak. Now, those eyes... Might I get a closer look? Oh, they're just a teensy tiny peeky weeky. Oh, yes. Thank you. My favorite hue, blood red. That was delicious.
Oh my.
Oi! Hey now, back up. You're getting a little too close to me personal bubble there. Cicero, I'm not sure I like that. No, actually, I am sure. I definitely don't fucking like it.
Oh, Cicero does like bubbles. How fun they are to pop. Cicero likes popping. Popping, squeezing, crushing, bashing. How fun. Do you like to have fun, Kaidan?
Sure. I don't enjoy the squeezing and, popping kind as much as you do, though, I reckon.
Perhaps you just haven't popped the right thing. Pop, pop, pop.
My gosh.
You know what, Cicero? I think I'll stick to the regular old steak and ale type of fun, thank you very much.
Cicero much prefers Rotmouth. Has Kaidan tried... My, what a pretty sword you have there. Sharp for easy stabbing. You lied to Cicero. You do like to pop and bash, and crush and squeeze. You're quite talented with that weapon, I bet. And those muscles. Good for crushing, good for bashing. Quite dashing. Teach me.
Don't think I like the direction this conversation is heading. At all.
This is quite a long
I was hearing
conversation.
your mother well on your journey, but we've got to get going.
Wait, oh wait! Please allow Cicero to offer you a parting performance.
Oh boy.
Say a limerick? I swear I can only see him, for in those red eyes I could swim from one to another. He'd really like Mother. I'd like to see under his skin.
Nope. Let's get out of here.
Sorry, I find that so funny. After listening to that conversation, you can kind of understand why the farmer didn't want to help him, because he is absolutely insane. If you guys have not played Skyrim, Cicero is in charge of the Night Mother, who gives directives to the Dark Brotherhood. So, like, Sithis and the Night Mother are sort of both related to the Dark Brotherhood, but she's the one that tells the Dark Brotherhood who to assassinate. At least traditionally, that's how it is. In this game, the Dark Brotherhood, if you join them, they're just following Astrid's lead. She's the leader. So that becomes a problem with Cicero and the Night Mother. After the Night Mother speaks to the Dragonborn, she's not happy that Astrid just took it upon herself to be a leader and not actually oh my gosh. They're not actually taking any directives from
What a fight!
the Night Mother at all. Did we get everybody? I think so. It's weird that these bandits are even here when this is like a watchtower. I don't know why the guards didn't just immediately take them out. Okay. So I think we will head over to Mount Kilkreath from here and see if we can return Meridia's beacon. I think we need to pick up a quest from Solitude for Wolfskull Cave as well. I discovered all of these locations as I made my way over here to Rimrock Burrow, because that's where we had to go with Barbas to retrieve the rueful axe. I went out of my way a little bit to go and discover Volskeg, because that has a word wall in it, and it's either the second or third word in Whirlwind Sprint, and that comes in handy if you have achieved the higher levels of that Whirlwind Sprint when you go to Ustengrav, because there's a spot where you have to sprint through some like doors, and if you have beyond just the first letter of the shout or the first word, it's helpful because you can go further. So I would like to go back here to Volskegi before we go to Ustengrav. Alright, so but for now we're gonna go to the statue of Meridia and see if we can clear out our temple here. I can't remember what the other...
Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny.
Okay, I can't remember what the other location is.
You have encountered. Are you ever afraid, Kaidan?
Aye. It's normal to be afraid sometime, Erik.
You don't ever seem to be, though. Makes me wonder if I can even do this. Maybe I lack the courage after all.
You can't have courage without being afraid. Choosing to act in spite of your fear. That is where true courage lies, my friend.
That is true. I'm pretty sure I already claimed the word from this word wall when I walked through here before, but let's go ahead and put the beacon here.
Princes are wholly evil. Meridia is actually considered to be quite benevolent to mortals.
I wanted him to finish what he was saying before I just randomly jump up into the sky here.
It is time time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Malkaran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
I'll do it.
Of course you will. I have commanded it. Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkaran destroyed. Malkaran has forced the doors shut, but this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
So we've got to go down here to get into the temple. You can actually find quite a bit of gold in here for some reason. All of these desecrated corpses that are in here have a lot of gold on them. I think we have to go a little way before we find any of the shades, I guess they're called. Oops. There we go.
The fuck was that noise?
I don't know, Kaidan. Okay, I'm gonna try to not pick up things that I don't need, like a steel war axe. I have a bad habit of just collecting all when I open a chest, and then my inventory gets super full. Okay, I don't know if I don't think there's any shades. It doesn't look like there's any in here. I usually try to look around and make sure. Sometimes those desecrated corpses are like this, like hiding, and I try to collect all the money I can from them. They're like, they'll be behind stuff. I'm trying to stay back from that thing because if you walk through it, it actually does damage to you. If you hit the beam of like light. I don't know how many of these there are in here. Don't know if there's one over on this side. I was considering just not sneaking through here and using my sword, but it's a lot quieter if I just sneak. Oh, there's a third one here. Where did he go? There we go.
Wonder if any of my ancestors ancestors.
I learned a trick for drawing a bowstring that lets the arrow go further. Ooh! Huh? Hey now, warn a man next time, would you?
I'm sorry, why are you following so closely? Alright, so there's a doorway over here, and also right here. I don't think this one actually goes anywhere. No, it does not. Okay, so we actually have to go down here. They're right next to each other. I was gonna say, where did the other one go? Mostly I'm just trying to retrieve my arrows. That's empty. Okay. So I think once we finish this quest, we'll wrap it up for today. Because this is probably gonna take a little bit of time to get through all the way. See, these corpses are hard to see because they're like black. I guess that's the desecration that she's talking about. We'll take that stuff. There's like a weird black fog that floats in here too. Do not need a steel battle axe, that's for sure. Just make sure there's not any more corpses to collect from down here. I was gonna say, I know there's another shade up here. There we go. The store's supposed to open. Do I have to... Excuse me. Could you...
Careful there, friend.
Yeah, but you move. I think I have to do this first. There we go. Why don't you keep up? Oh, this is the balcony. Like we missed a room or something. So this is the light slowly making its way across here into each one of these little gems up here until it gets to this door. Wow, I didn't even have a chance to turn that one. There we go. Dwarven Sword of Weariness. I don't know if I would use that, but I'll take it just because it's worth something. I could also learn the enchantment.
Oh, nice one. Shit. I'm sorry. I'll shoot him now.
I don't really need to be staking out here, I guess. Okay, let's continue. Alright. I don't know why I don't look at these to see that they're empty. I click before I'm even paying attention. Okay, let's...
You've got nothing on the Dragon Ball.
I missed that one.
You're dead.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Attack. He's a little behind the 8-ball there. Okay. Oh. I didn't even know that one was there. Crap. Okay. There's a ring here that's really hard to see. Gold emerald ring. Alright, let's see. Gold. Those are empty. Okay, I think that's all that's here. Okay, so now we need to go back up the stairs and go across, I think. This is a little, it's a little bit of a labyrinth where you have to go back and forth because eventually the stream... The stream of light has to connect to over here, so we have to go up and then come back down eventually. We have to go this way, I think. Oh my gosh, I totally did not even... I didn't even aim that first one. That was really bad. I wanted to pick up that arrow. There it is. Guess I'll take the bone meal. The sound in here is kind of annoying. Sorry about that, guys. Like, the sound of the light is sort of loud. Okay, I don't normally bother with disarming this trigger. I just usually open the door and then back up. I find that to be just as easy. Okay, let's take those steel cuffed boots. I do not need. Silver amethyst ring. This quest gets you a lot of good gold and treasure, I have to say. I will walk over that, but they're probably gonna run right through it. Yeah. Why did it not turn off? Now he's like almost dead.
It just feels right somehow, having this new life as an adventurer.
I was gonna see if I
was
could
meant to do.
help heal him, like give him a potion, but I can't. You look like you have something on your mind, Erik. Everything alright? Well, I guess now is as good a time as any to talk to him while we're standing in the middle of a trapped hallway. Why not?
Well, yes. I was hoping I could speak to you privately. It's, about Kaidan.
Of course, go ahead, Erik. I'm listening.
I've known Kaidan a long time. Most of my life, really. He's always been important to me. At first as a playmate, but then over time he truly became the big brother I'd always wished for. He's always encouraged me, protected me, and watched out for me. Even when he didn't have to, or when doing so would get him in trouble.
You were very important to him when he was growing up, Erik. You still are.
Well, lately I've realized that he's helped me live out the dreams that it feels like I spent my entire life wishing for. And I want to do the same for him.
What do you mean?
There is only one thing that Kaidan has ever wished for. One thing that he always talked about wanting, the same way that I did about adventuring.
Oh, what's that, Erik?
He used to say he wanted to find a place in the world that felt as though it were made just for him. A place he belonged, where he could be happy.
I see. Are you wanting to buy him a house, then?
No, friend. I want to see him happy. And I don't think it's a house that would bring him real happiness anymore. But you, my friend, definitely do.
Me? What do you mean I do?
I've never seen him be the way he is around you. You're good for him. I don't know what the future might bring, but I'd like to give you something.
What is it that you wish to give me?
This amulet of Mara was my mother's. My father told me he wore it for her when he told her she'd become the only home he would ever want. I thought if someday the feelings I think you have for Kaidan grow strong enough, you could wear this. For him, I mean. And if you did wear it for him someday, well, it'd be like I was able to help to make his childhood wish come true. Just like he did mine. And that would be the day I'd get to see my brother, who did so much for me, finally having the chance to live out his dreams as well.
He is special to me. I don't know what the future brings, but thank you, Erik.
Hope you don't mind. I'm going to cross my fingers that someday you wear it for him. If anyone deserves to find that kind of happiness, it's him.
That's really so nice. Like, Kaidan does tell you something similar to that Erik always wanted to adventure, and he really just felt that he wanted a place of his own. He felt like they were opposites in that respect. I think that's so sweet that he gives you his father's Amulet of Mara. Like, it's a special one. It says Meralki's Amulet of Mara. That's really cool. It's clearly been passed down several generations. That's so nice. I'm curious to see if Kaidan, it would be very interesting if he had a different dialogue because you were specifically wearing this amulet versus just a regular amulet. I don't know if that's the case. I only just discovered that Erik will give this to you. I'm not going to put it on right now because I'd like to wait until I'm at a quiet place to be able to talk to Kaidan about it. But it's kind of cool. I think that's really cool that he's
I knew a place could be so ancient.
showing his friendship that way. Alright, how do we... Oh, we've got to do this one. There we go. I love that those guys don't jump. They have to go all the way around here. Seriously, how is this? Wow, I just broke a lockpick on a novice chest. That's really sad.
Ha! Bravo! I wonder what it's like to be the object of all that intense focus. Oh, I don't know what fucked me out.
Oh boy. Okay. He's got some serious angst going on there. Alright, I assume that there's... I was gonna say, I assume there's shades in this room. Oh man, I missed that guy.
I have no idea what that is. You want to do this the hard way? Fine. Give up! Yeah.
I was gonna say somebody hit him because he doesn't have much left there. Okay, where's the first one? Let's see if there's anything in these. I started another game where I'm playing as an Imperial, and one of the little perks of being an Imperial is that you supposedly find more gold. And it's definitely true because almost every one of those little urns or the little jars, there's the larger jars and then the smaller ones.
I'm going to add some padding to the outside of my armor if we keep doing that.
Sorry. These. So these are burial urns. The other ones are they just regular urns? I don't know the larger ones. Anyway, almost every single one of these has a couple coins here, a couple coins there. It definitely nets you gold a lot faster. But then you also have to have the patience to open up every single one of those. I don't know if everybody does. Okay, so here's where we have to go back down, and I'm certainly not going to walk all the way back through there. I'm just going to jump down. I think these guys... Oh, he did jump that time. I don't think he'll jump. He's not going to jump that far, though. I guess just respawn behind me, I don't know. Because this is like the Malkarin's lair here where we need them. Yeah, okay, they're both here. I need both of them to help me. I mean, I guess not technically both. I could do it, but it's helpful. Oh, I guess we've got maybe a few more rooms to go through still here. I pick up all those potions, and then I rarely use anything besides the health potions. Sometimes the stamina, but usually just the health potions. Once in a while I'll think about using, like, I probably have them, the true shot ones where you can boost your damage with the bow. Maybe I should use one now. See, I save all these things and then they just sit here. Let's use this. Give ourselves a little advantage.
Oh, you had your best, huh? Done.
Oh,
It is done. The Defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal.
I think I almost shot Kaidan in the head. He ducked like just at the right moment. Let's see if I can collect any of my arrows back from here. Okay, and I need to make sure that I remember to collect, like, from all these corpses before I take Dawnbreaker.
Well, the famous Dawnbreaker.
Wow, that was loud.
Did you know that it's also good for killing vampires? Maybe you let me borrow it sometime, eh?
Good for killing vampires. I mean, they are undead. I guess that makes sense. Draugr vampires. Kaidan has quite a bit of just trivial knowledge that he will tell you here and there. Okay, so I'm gonna just collect from all of the corpses here quickly. Last time I didn't hit all of them, and then I grabbed the sword and it immediately teleports you out of the temple here, so this is so sad. It's like he was using the darkness of the war to his advantage. Look at all these soldiers that are in here. It's kind of awful. It's sort of like symbolic of the whole Civil War thing, just that no matter what side you pick, there's just so much death. Exactly.
It's a bit depressing.
Well, I mean, it is. Alright, I think I've gotten most of these now. Let's see what Malkarin has. I guess that's a useful staff. I think his shade had more gold. Okay, so we're good now. We can grab the sword.
Malkarin is vanquished. Skyrim's dead shall remain at rest. This is as it should be. This is because of you. A new day is dawning, and you shall be its herald. Take the mighty Dawnbreaker, and with it purge corruption from the dark corners of the world. Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow.
I'll wield this mighty blade in your name.
May the light of certitude guide your efforts.
Alright, so job well done there, and now we have Dawnbreaker. Why? I don't know where Kaidan went. I don't see him here. Oh, we only came out with Erik here. Let's do our little summon thing. There he is. For some reason, when I do the war horn to summon him, the actual war horn doesn't show, but the function still works. Alright, so let's put on this amulet and see what he says, since we now just got this from Erik. Here we go.
You know, there's a place not far from here that I used to venture to when I was a lad. I think it was springtime, before we skipped out to High Rock. Wonder if I can find it again.
That would be Shadow Green Cavern.
Nothing really. It was probably a lot more impressive to a child's mind than it would be now. Always remembered it being a haven, though. If you didn't disturb the Spriggans, that is.
That's the key. We can have a look if you recall where it is.
Aye. I'll mark down where I think it was. Could probably find it again when we're closer.
It is fairly close to here, I think.
You're wearing an amulet of Mara. I had no idea you were looking for marriage.
It's for someone special, actually. I know we've already done this. I just wanted to see if the dialogue was any different.
There would have to be to have won you over. Pretty daft if they turn you down.
Wish me luck, then.
All the luck in the world, friend. Not that you'll need it.
Are you feeling alright?
Oh, why are you asking me that?
Each time I glance back at you, I swear your face looks more flushed.
Keep on catching me staring at your ass.
Sorry, could you stop mumbling for once? I swear it's going to drive me mad.
Embarrassing being this close to you is driving me mad.
Oh, that's fine. Absolutely fine.
Yeah, right. Alright, well...
You sure that's all?
Yeah, that's all. Thanks for the chat. Okay, I think that what we will do is make our way down to Solitude and pick up the quest for the what is it? Wolf Skull Cave, I think. Because we're pretty close. If we went just up the hill from where the temple was there, we will pick up in the next episode and head into Solitude here. And then we'll see. I think we have several quests we can probably get. So let's wrap up here for today. I think we did pretty good getting that quest finished, and we did a nice tour of the house. So if you guys are looking for any interesting mods for, to make your house a little bit more complete, I guess, that might be a good one to check out. Lakeview Manor, as it should be. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the tour of my house and our little adventure here to Mount Kilkreath. Also, that really random, strange encounter with Cicero. I know he's crazy, but the conversation he had with Kaidan was even more crazy than any dialogue that is in the vanilla game, I have to say. So, I hope you enjoyed that as well. We'll keep traveling along here with Kaidan and Erik, and we'll head back up to Wolfskull Cave after we've done a little tour through Solitude here in the next episode. So stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching today. I'll see you guys soon.